It's Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and we've got an update for you today with the new moon in Aries. The Aries is a fire sign and it's also the first zodiac sign, so it's a perfect time for rebirth and new beginnings, new projects. So, starting off with the past, 2020. The time that the new moon was in Aries was in March. What happened in March last year? The start of very big changes for everybody, for the whole world, really. So, if we look back to where we were a year ago, the big changes that happened, and the same symbols right now, we have a lot more freedom and hope. So everything we're going to do now is going to be so much easier than last year. There's always hope. There we go. So we have more freedom, we have hope, and literally and energetically more freedom and hope due to our really hard work over the last year. You can look back on all my moon videos and all the releasing and all the attraction we've been doing with the energies at that moment in time. So all the hard work and the open-mindedness has made us who we are now. We've done really, really well. So having the new moon in Aries once again, compared to March last year, this year is going to be much better. Since the last full moon, about 15 days ago, have you come across any more blocks? Because we released blocks against abundance last time, so that we can get more abundance into our lives. Have you rested? Have you practiced self-care? Have you treated yourself like you are your own best friend? Have you looked after yourself? If not, I've talked about this a few moons ago. Your body will let you know if you need to rest, if you need to relax, rejuvenate, just do nothing for a bit, and you don't do it, eventually your body will start showing you aches and pains. Once you're not listening to them either, your body will start screaming at you and it will tell you off, and you will have to relax. There's nothing else you can do then, you have to, right? So make sure you rest enough and rejuvenate. If you rejuvenate, or when you do the relaxation, you rejuvenate all the cells in your body, and you integrate the lessons that you've learned, the energies that have come in, and when we rest, we can recharge, and then it's so much easier, and it will be so much bigger and bolder and better charging forward. Because if you keep going forward, like what I've just said, if you keep going forward, it just slows down eventually. But if you go forward and then relax for a bit, you can go forward much quicker. What we're doing is, or what we have been doing in the recent past, is going with the flow and allowing opportunities to come into your life. That's part of abundance. We're allowing time for self-care. You better. We're allowing ourselves to shine like the stars that we are, with everything that we've released to discover our true self, with all the attraction we've done to express our true self lately. We get to be where we are, the stars, the true selves, the amazing beings. We are allowing ourselves to not know everything and not control everything. It is what it is, I think I said last time, and that makes life so much easier. Not to have to know everything. If a question gets answered, oh, I'll just look that up. That's much easier than stress. Not to control everything is also much easier. Just let things go with the flow. We are allowing our heart to be open more, to be more open, or to open up wherever you are on your journey. And with that, the love factor comes into your life. And that's the highest vibration. And when we rejuvenate, we integrate those vibrations as well. The higher you vibrate, or the more your heart is open, the more you're on the love vibration, which is the more higher you vibrate. And we're allowing love and forgiveness to come in. And last time I talked about self-forgiveness, and it's the most important forgiveness that you can do, especially for yourself. What we're thinking about, or I don't know if you have already, but it might have come up, what is your role in groups? What role do you play? What role do others play in groups? What are you learning from the encounters that you're having at the moment? When you think back to encounters, even if it's you and somebody else or you within a group, what has been happening within those encounters? What's changing the energy between you and others or another? Why is the energy changing? It's in the planets. We have to be much more mindful. We have to be much more here in the now. We have to reduce our mental projections to the past and to the future. If we are more mindful, life just goes so much easier. If you think too much, if you worry too much about the future, or if you feel guilt or shame or something about the past, you're not using your energy for the now. You're giving your energy to the past and the future, and that's not now. And we're living in the moment. I mean, we go from moment to moment. We don't go from the past to the future, although we go moment by moment. So the now is all there is, really. Your thoughts go so much further than just in your head. The ripple effect that a negative thought can have is absolutely amazing. It can affect so much in your life. It's not just in your head. So that's another reason to be very mindful and very much in the now. We got to be very positive and very clear as well with our thinking. So it's a very inspiring time. Just adjust that slightly. There we go. It's a very inspiring time because of the rebirth and the new beginnings. Fire, Aries is a fire sign, so it purifies and inspires. And with the fire, we just gotta relax, which is the self-care, the time out for yourself. And you can feel the heat, the passion, this passion down here. And it's coming from one side, so I guess you have to turn around sometime to completely immerse yourself in the fire. The turnaround time is also the relaxation time and self-care, take time out for yourself time. Have you experienced an increase in energy? Because the forward momentum that we've been creating by releasing the abundance blocks is still continuing. We're not asked this in the workshop tonight. More than 50%, more than 70% have felt an increase in energy, and one was too busy to notice. So obviously there was a lot of energy there. So I'm guessing this goes for just about everybody, an increase in energy. Right now we have a great balance between the mental and the practical activities. So that means that we can do informed risk-taking and problem solving. But there is no deadline, so there's no rush. Listen to your intuition, your dreams and your visions. New beginnings, dream it up, envision it, and listen to your intuition. And there's no rush in getting there. Stay positive and open-minded. Believe in yourself. Notice all the good around you, because that's the abundance that has been manifesting already. Face your fears and heal yourself. This will give you more freedom. Freedom from your fears, from old beliefs, that sort of stuff. Keep using your strength, courage, and determination to stay with your values and your boundaries, because what you value is so important. So your values that you live by and what you value, which is very important, you have your boundaries so you can protect that. Stay with it with your strength and courage and determination. Stoke the passion of your inner fire. Here's the fire and the passion. Give it focus and raise your self-worth and confidence through that passion and that fire inside of you. Look for opportunities in line with your plans for a future of which you are more in control of. So you can make any future you like. If you would like to be on the right track, then you can now create a future that you can be in control of. Look for those opportunities that help you with that. Be your own leader. Be your own coach. Help yourself with goal setting and things like that to get into that future that you so much desire. Be your own leader. Learn something new. Could be anything. Start a new business. Explore your heart. Explore your immediate surroundings. And make sure you keep your long-term best interest at heart. So on Wednesday the 14th, we do all this planning, right? And then on Wednesday the 14th, so we take a couple of days to plan and to mull things over, that sort of stuff. And then we revisit our wishes, because we've just done it tonight. And on Wednesday, we can stop, take time out, and reflect on things and reflect on the wishes that we have wished for tonight in the group, in the workshop. Then, and you can do that as well, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you. Revisit your wishes and your sixth sense, your heart, your intuition. Your sixth sense will confirm which wishes are right and how to go about it, the planning part of it. So everything will be confirmed by your inside, by your inner self. Rediscover, this is a time coming up for rediscovering self-love, self-care and self-healing. So the self-care is going to continue from in between the full moon and this new moon into the future. I think it's a very important part of everything anyway. So that's the short of what's happening, what has happened, what's happening and what's going to happen with the planets, with the energies. You'll find some of these things in your life coming out. So if you like this sort of stuff, if you would like to know what's been happening or what's going to happen, then subscribe to my channel, because there'll be a new video, I think, in about 15 days. And it'll be about the full moon, so it'll be releasing stuff again. And I don't know yet what we're going to release, but it's going to be interesting, because with new plans, new beginnings, new projects, new businesses, new studies, anything can happen. I'm Yvonna from Enjoy Your Life Coaching and Healing, and we will see you next time. Take care.